Hey guys, welcome back to Embers and Ash. My name's Ashley, if you didn't know. Today I am doing another pregnancy video for you guys. It's very exciting times and there's a lot to talk about. So specifically, we're talking about my symptoms I had before I knew I was pregnant. I loved these videos when I was trying to conceive the first time because I wanted to know what to look out for, any insight on whether I'm pregnant before the test will tell you, that kind of thing. I definitely need to preface this though that everyone has a different body and they'll get different symptoms. The tricky part about determining symptoms before you know you're pregnant is that a lot of the time they're very similar to period symptoms, menstrual symptoms. So the key, and I think the thing that pretty much everyone can bank on, is that if you have different symptoms than your period or opposing symptoms than your period, that might be a good indication that something is up, because one person might get sore boobs every month for their period and then not have sore boobs when they get pregnant, and someone else will have the opposite effect. So just try and keep an eye out for what's different. But the reason we're here is because I still want to share what symptoms I had, because a lot of you might have the same things and you need to know what to look out for in the first place. Something else I want to add is that second time round pregnancy, I have had so many more symptoms. If you follow the podcast, you'll know that I have basically gotten all the symptoms that someone can get in their first trimester. At least I think so, unless there's some I don't know about. But yeah, so things were definitely amplified this time compared to the last time. Anyways, let's get into the first symptom, and that is that I was so hungry. I normally get by with eating like 2 meals a day. Like I'll have a brunch and a dinner, and I'll have like a decent sized brunch and then like a big dinner. And it's not that this is a planned thing, it's just kind of how my life works and what works for me. I'm not saying it's necessarily the healthiest way to live, but that's what I was doing. But anyways, I would wake up during the 2-week wait, I would wake up starving and eat like a full bagel to myself. If I ever eat first thing in the morning, it's usually something small, like a granola bar or something. And yeah, I was eating such big breakfasts, such big lunches, and then a usual larger dinner. The other thing you guys know as you're following my journey is that I was not expecting to be pregnant, and if I had like tuned in even the slightest amount, I could have picked up on that I was pregnant, because there were so many things that were off and I just brushed them off. I think part of it is because last time when we were trying to conceive our first, I got disappointed for so many months in a row that I just stopped paying attention to any symptoms, and if there was something that stuck out, I would downplay it, ignore it, like intentionally not pay attention to it. So same thing this time, like, you know, it's not like we were trying. I knew it was a possibility, but it was not something that was in my head. I was eating more food than normal, but didn't think twice about it for some reason. The next symptom goes along with food, and that is my craving for meat, protein, and spice. And this is the one that really should have been the red flag that warned me what was going on, because last pregnancy, all I wanted was buffalo chicken wings. Anything spicy, anything meat, I was desperate. And yeah, I remember like I was ordering food more than normal, and specifically, like I said, looking for meat and spice. And Josh even said that he noticed that it was off, but I don't believe how that went over my head. Like, that is my personal telltale sign, is that I really want that food. Next up, and I think this is probably one of the more common symptoms, and that is needing a lot more sleep. I was starting to get back on the train of napping a lot, which I'm not a napper. So maybe that's why I didn't stand out. Like, I will occasionally nap. But not every day, more like once a month kind of thing in this phase of life. And yeah, I was napping like pretty much every day, super tired. Not as tired as I've gotten through, or as the first trimester has progressed, but definitely more sleepy. And I just played it off like, I guess that's just how I feel right now. But that's the other thing too, is like, as you enter your, I forget what phase it's called. There's different stages in your menstrual cycle. And as you lead up to your period, your body slows down, relaxes, kind of settles into period mode. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't really notice it too much, as opposed to when you're ovulating, your body like amps up, and that's when people usually like make a bunch of plans, set goals, overachieve, and then 2 weeks later they have to follow through with all those plans and they're expecting their period and they don't want to do anything. Funny enough. Anyways, I was napping a lot. I also was getting heartburn back. I had pretty good heartburn by the end of my last pregnancy, and I haven't had Tums in the house since then, and I went out and bought this giant tub of Tums in that 2-week wait because all of a sudden I was getting heartburn again. I really I feel like if you're at all paying attention to your body and you know what to expect around your period and what not to expect, you can pick up on it pretty easy, but I did not. And yeah, I just had a ton of heartburn and it's only gotten worse. And the last symptom I have, I don't feel bad about not picking up on this because it's not something I ever experienced before, but that is really vivid dreams. I've again talked about this in my podcast about how I played Minecraft with Josh one evening and then had the scariest, most realistic dreams about being like in Minecraft, but like real life Minecraft. It was horrifying. So yeah, every night, like from a week after ovulation till, well now, but till I found out, super vivid dreams. It's very emotionally draining. And yeah, I didn't pick up on it because I didn't, like I said, have that before. I heard that it was a pregnancy symptom, never experienced it. Now, like I said, I'm experiencing them all and it's not the worst, but I feel like I don't get as restful of a sleep. But anyways, that was my last symptom I had before I knew I was pregnant. So yeah, hopefully this video is helpful for you if you're trying to conceive. Maybe these are some symptoms that you didn't think of to watch out for. And like, you're never really gonna know until you take that test, but it can be really fun playing the game of am I not? Yeah, that kind of thing. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this short little video. If you're pregnant along with me, super excited. A lot of you have been messaging me about that, how like some of you had your first at the same time as I had Rook, and now you're pregnant with your second at the same time, and it's just so fun to be able to share this journey with you guys. Even if you're not pregnant with me, I know some people who follow me don't even have kids, and that's a great time too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.